Think you've got the next big idea in financial technology? Well, students from across Georgia are heading to Kennesaw State University this weekend for a 2-day hackathon. That's all about innovation, teamwork, and turning bold ideas into real-world solutions. Joining us now is Dr. Humayun Zafar, Interim Department Chair of Information Systems and Security at Kennesaw State University, to explain to us how this event is shaping the future of fintech talent right here in Georgia. All right, for the viewers who hear Fintech Hackathon and picture students just coding all night long, what's really going on at this event? Talk to us, Doc.
No. Thank you so much. No, actually, this is a good point, right? I mean, at the end of the day, the goal is for our teams to act like fintech consultants. They find problems in financial services, design innovative solutions, and then pitch them to a panel of industry judges. So it's a lot more than the traditional let's code behind a computer screen all night long. And our challenges are pretty diverse. We've got areas like payment security, expanding financial access, simplifying compliance processes, cross-border payments. So there's a lot that's there that we can focus on when it comes to this hackathon over the next couple of days.
Yeah, you've called this hackathon a launch pad for next-gen fintech leaders. What kind of real-world challenges will these students be actually solving?
Well, that's the point, right? So we have different types of pain points that actually exist in this particular space as well. So for example, when you look at what fintech in general is, most folks are aware that they can use the phone to make a payment, but can we make that process even faster, even more simpler? And so what is that next level going to look like? Maybe the future does not have us using our chip cards. Maybe the future is in the services side of things. So the great thing about a space like this is we don't know what the future looks like 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So we're just ideating new concepts, innovation, entrepreneurship.
Yeah. How do students usually react once you throw them into a high-pressure creative environment like the one you're describing to us?
I think one of the big things about students is that they do rise to the challenge. I think sometimes we disregard just how innovative they can be, because it's really this crowd, your 18 to 25-year-olds, that are the future when it comes to, well, being future users of this technology as well. So they just have a totally different viewpoint of what even payments are. This is a generation that hasn't seen a flip phone. Some of them are younger than the oldest iPhone as well.
Wow. So
how they think and how they just operate is so different. But what's really great is what the experience is for them. For them, this is the generation that came through the COVID times. And for them to now be on campus working together in teams, I think the learning is just happening in a very different way. And maybe that's what our future of academia looks like.
Yeah, I got you. Do they come in with their own ideas, or does the best ideas come from just off the top of the head?
Well, we do have a structure to it because this is a competitive process as well. We have a series of problem statements that is provided to them. It gives them a little bit of structure, something to focus on, but the how they go about finding the solution, that's all them.
I understand there's a $9,000 cash prize on the line, but is this worth more than that, really?
It is. I think it's the experience, and of course, you never know that the next big thing may come out of this hackathon as well.
Yeah. When you say the next great thing, what's one of the wildest, most creative pitches you've gotten from the KSU hackathon?
Well, we just had a competition where this is not our first go with a hackathon, but we had a student who came out with this really interesting idea of a sports betting app. And he's in the process of currently getting that funded.
Wow.
So that, again, was something which we never really thought about when we were designing the program. But like I said, these students, they think very differently. They're very innovative.
I got about a minute left. If you were a student on a team, what kind of fintech idea would you try to build up?
Wow. I mean, we need more than a minute for that. But honestly, I think a lot of fintech comes down to making folks aware of the various scams that actually exist as well. So around about tax season, there's always going to be some sort of a cybersecurity challenge. So anything that we can create that actually makes the life of everyone who uses financial services safer, I think would be a great thing. And just as a service for society.
Gotcha. Dr. Zafar, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right, have fun at the hackathon. All right.